What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Wong Lorene, and we are after the show. Got a great show planned for you tonight. It's going to be off the chain. I need all my entrepreneurs, all of my entrepreneurs, as well as all of my millennials. You need to be in front of ATS tonight. Here we go. So now this is live, so I done messed up already. All right. So y'all, be back in 30. Hey, I want y'all to do me a big favor. I want you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Definitely like the video. I appreciate y'all. Be right back.
Jody, come and ride with me, get fly with me. Let me show you how it's supposed to be. Do the most with me, make a toast with me. Let me show you how it's supposed to be. Jody, come and ride with me, get fly with me. Let me show you how it's supposed to be. Do the most with me, make a toast with me. Let me show you how it's supposed to be. Let's make a toast for the one.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Back with your girl, Wong Lorene, asking everybody out there to do me a great favor. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. So, tonight we got a great show for you. You know, I always bring it to you. You know what I'm saying? I look for the best to interview. And tonight I have a young lady that is very special to me. Now, let me clarify this. In this culture now, we call each other niece, we call each other nephew, we call each other auntie, we call each other sometimes mom, but you're really not related. You're just family and friends. Well, let me tell you this. This is my niece, and this is my real niece, my my great niece. Okay. So I just wanted to get that clear, not get taking anything from the other people out there that support me and call me auntie and ma and all those different names. But I just wanted people to be aware of what's going on tonight. Well, tonight's guest is an established author and I'm going to say economist. She's the author of a new book, and I'm going to have her tell you what that is. But I want y'all to help me welcome my niece, Shantazia Howard. What's going on, Tay?
Hey, how's it going, Auntie?
It's going good. It's going good. It feels good to be interviewing you tonight for something that you've accomplished. Now, is this your first interview with me, or have you done one before?
This is my first interview with you.
Oh, okay, your first interview. So I know it must have been Brian that I interviewed before. But anyway, Shantazia, I have been watching you online do your thing as an entrepreneur, as an economist, as an author, sharing all of this resourceful information with the public about where about how people can get better financially in their life. See, I'm a little nervous interviewing you for some reason. Okay, so Shantazia is she's 26 years old. She graduated from Florida A&M University. You know, I'm a wildcat, and I don't know how that worked. I don't know how that worked out, but anyway, I'm very proud of the fact that she graduated from FAMU University with an economics degree and a minor in business administration.
Yes,
Tell us
yeah.
about your experience at FAMU and how much that has an impact on where you are right now.
Okay, well, my first year at FAMU, it was a little rough being that I'm coming into an entire new city, not knowing anybody, not knowing any friends. I just kind of got dropped off within 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, and my mom was gone. So I was in a new city, no friends, didn't know anyone. So it was nerve wracking at first, but I knew that I came there for a reason and a purpose. And I just kind of kept that vision in my head along the way. And I ended up meeting a lot of friends, increased my network, learned a lot of information. I mean, it was a really, really beautiful experience there at FAMU. Wouldn't trade it nothing. I wouldn't trade it for it, nothing in the world at all. Some of the friends that I've met are lifelong friends, and we still talk to this day. And it was a really good journey from the countless of essays and exams, the headaches, the late night stint, library. I mean, it
Yeah,
was a
yeah.
process. It
It,
was
it,
definitely
it, it was all worth it. It
yes.
was all worth it. Well, we're all very proud of you for that. Now, you said that you are embedded in the finance and investment industry. Tell me exactly what that means. Okay, so you were an economics major, so there was something that just stood out for you in economics.
Okay, so it was around the time in it was about 2015. I was actually in my trade. It was international trade class, and we actually started speaking about the different markets, all the different financial markets, and we discovered the commodities market, the stock market, import and export market, the forex market. And when I discovered all these different markets, I'm just like, there's a lot of room to really make money here. There's a lot of opportunity out here. And I went upon myself outside of formal education. I decided to self educate myself on these different markets and
Mhm.
come to find out that I really love it. I grew a passion for it. When I mean deeply embedded, I'm deeply rooted in the finance and investment industry because I believe what it can do not only for myself but for others out there and being able to create generational wealth.
Generational wealth. That's very good. A good point, and we're going to talk about that. You were in the life and health insurance field for a while. How do you compare the two? Because I know with life and health you can get residual income. So, what made you switch to strictly finance?
Well, so life and health insurance, it's all in one when it comes to financial planning. I decided to start with life and health insurance because I mean you kind of have to start there before you can go and get your SIE and your Series 6 and 63 license, which is what I'm working towards next year to be a financial advisor officially. But I started with life and health because I wanted to just sharpen my skill set and learn a different industry, kind of see if I felt, if I probably could adapt to this industry as well and kind of gain some type of exposure and experience in that realm to see if I like the and I did. I loved life and health insurance, and they kind of go hand in hand. Like with life insurance, you definitely want to make sure that you're covered there so no one has to pay for your funeral once you die. And then health insurance, God forbid if something happens, you have that insurance to cover yourself. And then all the while on the back end, you do have a portfolio of investments that's working for you. So I kind of see it all as in one. You want to have everything overall, life, health, and investments. So
Mm,
it's kind of
Okay,
like a step by step, like I'm trying to get myself, how can I put it? I'm trying to line
absolutely.
up correctly. Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're doing. So you started from the bottom, now you're here. That's where you at, right? So you
Right.
gotta go through these series of things in order to be where you are now with I consider you an expert because you've written a book. Now you've uh sh- been active with day trader for over 5 years. Tell us about that. First of all, how does one get involved, and what are your requirements?
Okay, so how I got started was in 2015. I was actually watching the New York ball drop right around my birthday with my mom, and it was New Year's at the time, and I just had this deep burning desire to want to succeed, want to be able to travel, have financial freedom and time freedom, and do more outside of the routine that I was living in, and
Hmm.
I kind of started thinking. I'm a heavy thinker, so I was thinking a lot. Well, um, what ways can I actually go ahead and start to be able to attain these desires that I have? And I realized that investing was the 1%. There's 1% of the world, well, 5% of the world that invest, but they make 95% of the money. So once I found
Hmm.
that fact out, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna dive into this investing industry and start there. So I started my day trading. I actually picked up a book in FAMU library. I was like the library was my second home. So at FAMU, I slept there some nights, and I actually found a
Hmm.
forex trading book in the library, and I
Hmm.
started reading that book. And once I started reading that book, coupled with having my international trade class, I was like, wow, like this is unheard of, but this is something definitely that's possible. So I
Hmm.
started. The first 9 months was really rough. I didn't know what I was doing. Had a lot of fear. I didn't know where to start or how to begin, but I just knew that the vision was there. So I just continued learning, reading books, going online. I found a few friends on Facebook. Then I ended up getting into a course with my mentor, Tyrone Foster, in September to October 2015. And
Hmm.
he taught me a method and strategy that I literally learned and kind of took off with from there. And then from there, I just sharpened my skill set all the while I was in school, marking up charts. They say it takes 10,000 hours to master something. So I just put in the time and effort during that time and just kept with the vision, though a lot of obstacles and fears would come about. So I would say for people who want to get into day trading, you definitely want to start with developing the knowledge first and foremost. Well, sorry, you want to develop the mindset first and foremost, and then you want to develop the knowledge. So
Hmm.
whether that's books, whether that's going on a free source that I use, babypips.com. Everyone can
Hmm.
go there for free and learn how to start in the forex trading industry, being that it's a $7.3 trillion industry of volume trading day. Um,
Hmm.
a lot of opportunities for people to really become successful in it if you stick with it. Um, and from developing the knowledge, you just want to kind of start practicing. You want to actually get out there and get your feet wet. So you want to get you a demo account. You want to find a broker, which in my video series, I have a video series out there kind of talking about how to purchase your first stock, but it's kind of the same realm of how to go about in the forex industry as well. You want to find out, you want to know what a broker is. You want to choose a broker, and then from choosing a broker, you want to actually create a brokerage account. And then from there,
Hmm.
you want to find the investments or instruments or assets that you actually want to invest in. And that's where, kind of as far as the stock industry, that's where the pandemic proof investment guide comes into play, and what's going to help a lot of people when you're in the stock and or cryptocurrency industry or field. So after that, once you find your instrument, then you just want to know the type of order that you're going to place. So with that being said, I do have a video series out there that I have dropped, and people can get access to that as well. But I know we'll speak about it in shortly here in a second.
Sure, most definitely. I want to get all of that covered. Now, one other thing that I want to touch upon before we actually get into the book that I found very interesting, and that is that you have a passion for empowering people with the knowledge that they need to reach their passion,
Yes.
or to reach their goals in life. So tell us a little bit about that.
All right. So when I was in college, a lot of us as students, we were struggling to find ourselves. We're actually lost. We're like little ants running around trying to figure out who we are, who we are, who we are. Luckily for me, just going through the things that I've went through, I read a lot of books and I just spent a lot of time out in nature, and I found that my purpose was to help and inspire others to go after their true passions in life. So, and then once I found my passion, I'm like, okay, well, I can couple this and basically motivate and encourage people to, hey, to go out and empower them to be able to learn this skill and be able to build generational wealth, and that's empowering their situation. So that's kind of how it started. With me wanting to empower others is just realizing my purpose, and my purpose is to help others and inspire others to go out and follow their true passions in life.
That's absolutely wonderful. And I certainly enjoy the part about generational wealth, because I think that's definitely where you're headed. Breaking the curse, I think it's already being broken in our family, and you're going to be a part of that. So I'm really excited about that. So you wrote a book, Tasia. You wrote a book um, about this whole arena that you're in. So tell us about the book. Why should someone buy it?
Okay, so I love to give the analogy that most of us stare at this glass door, right? And behind this glass door is full of opportunity. And when it comes to investing, most of us don't know how or where to begin. We're actually stuck in a state of analysis paralysis, staring at that glass door.
Mhm,
Well, the pandemic proof investment guide is the key to opening that door for you, being that it'll define what investing actually is. A lot of us think that investing is just a few clicks of a button or buying low and selling high, which is not. It's more first and foremost developing that investor's mindset. And the pandemic proof investment guide covers that. It'll also address any fears that average person may face, an investor or a trader may face, and it'll also provide how to overcome that fear. And then
mhm,
it'll also provide enough intel on how to break down investing by industries, right? So
mhm,
being that the this first volume is volume one of five, and it's the digital revolution. And we discuss in here about, artificial intelligence and cloud computing, the digital revolution that we're actually heading towards. And then
mhm,
also it's a complete directory, has a complete directory of stocks and cryptocurrency that are heavily being influenced by this pandemic. So
mhm,
why they should buy the book is people don't understand that we're actually, history repeats itself, and that's chapter one in the book. We've had a pandemic like this before in between 1918 and 1920, about 100 years ago, and it was
mhm,
called the influenza. 500 million people died. And shortly after that pandemic, a lot of us investors know it as the roaring 20s, right? So the
mhm,
roaring 20s is when America experienced economic and cultural prosperity, right? And a lot of investors and business owners actually thrived because they knew where to put their money. They knew how and where to put their money in.
mhm,
And that's majority of the reason why I decided to create this book, so that I can help people, give them, once you read the book, you'll have enough insight. Not only, like, I read a lot, right? I read a lot of self-help books, and I haven't found a book that has given me concrete information of, okay, this is where I go here, click here, and I can do this and be successful with it. I've read a lot of books that are more of self-help based, but it's
mhm,
not more of like, concrete, like, here, hey, go and check this stock out. It has a description of the stock in here. You can actually go to any of the brokers, whether TD Ameritrade, Fidelity Investments, and you can look this stock up. You can invest into it right now if it fits your needs. So
mhm,
that's one of the reasons why, well, multiple reasons why I decided to write this book. And if anyone does not know where to begin or how to begin, if they're a little confused, they're in a state of that analysis paralysis,
mhm.
then this is why they should buy that pandemic proof investment guide, because it's going to clear all of that up, and it's going to help them, gear them in the right direction. It's over 42 stocks and over 17 different cryptocurrencies that are
Mm.
heavily being influenced by this pandemic.
Wow, wow. So uh, I think people will be attracted to it because of this pandemic, and what you're giving them is information on how to recover after all of this. is
Yes.
basically what you're doing. Now hold the book up to the camera for us so we can take a look at it. Okay, Pandemic Proof Investment Guide. And this is by Shantazia Howard. Now tell us how you can get the book.
Okay, so you can go to www.pandemicproofinvestor.com, and there you will have it'll be coupled with a video of me greeting you, and then right under there you'll be able to check out the book. I'm doing deliveries, whether it's in Volusia County or Seminole County, any other county outside of that. We're shipping it out, so we provide shipping as well.
Okay, so you provide shipping. So someone could actually go on the website and buy the book.
Yep, absolutely. So it's www.pandemic pandemic proof investor investor.com. They can go there,
Okay,
they can purchase the book, and we're shipping it out to everyone around the world. And
okay.
it's coming within 7 business days tops. I believe I've sent a couple out, a lot of them out, and they've gotten within 3 to 5 business days prior to
Yeah,
ship.
3 to 5 business days.
Yes.
But UPS did make the announcement that things are going to be a little bit slower, folks. So,
Yeah.
you might want to add a couple of days on that. Now, is your momager there? Is she next to you? Your
Yeah.
momager?
Yeah.
Okay,
Mama.
okay, would you tell her to put that website in the comment section?
Yes. Go ahead and put it in the comment section.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Put that in the comment section so when people come to see it, they can actually take a look at it. Now, there is something else you got going on. It's the book, and what else are you putting out there worldwide?
For now, it's the book and just be doing day trading at the very moment. I am
Okay,
another book that's under the ropes right now, but it's the volume 2 of this, and yeah, that's all I can speak on at this very moment. But it's gonna
okay. Well, don't put it out there until you're ready,
be
baby. I ain't rushing you,
yes,
but I am a journalist, so I do ask questions.
yes,
So so tell me this: what inspired you to? I mean, okay, I understand that you've had a lot of training. I understand your mindset as far as that goes. But I've written a book, so I understand what it takes to get it done. But what was that thing that motivates you to say, you know what, I'm going to start today. That's it. I'm going to start writing the book.
the crazy part is in my dedication. I actually write about that, about my why. Like when you discover what your why is, I mean, it'll keep you up at night. It'll keep you from hanging around the wrong people. Your why will kind of it's a driving force that makes you want to succeed. And my why, it can be a person, place, or thing, or a situation. And my why is my mom, my family, wanting to see us in a place of generational wealth, wanting to see us kind of from my legacy continues hundreds of years after that. So
Mhm,
my future family is what drives me and inspires me. But more importantly, it's my family, my mom, my family, you.
mhm,
I'm doing this for all of us. So that's what
mhm.
inspires me and gets me going every day. It keeps me from being around the people who aren't on the same level, and just kind of grinding everything out and sticking with the vision that I have.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Jeez, I definitely see myself in 5 years owning over maybe 50 to 100 different real estate properties. I see
Woo.
myself, definitely, I see myself finishing all 5 volumes of The Key to Generational Wealth. It's going to be different names, but it's going to be different volumes. So I definitely see
Mhm,
this going to be completed. And I see
mhm,
myself inspiring at least 500,000 to 1 million people to go after their lives. I see myself definitely a multi-millionaire, over 100 million, 100 million,
mhm.
maybe a billion, probably hit a trillion by then.
Oh,
Um, I see myself, definitely see myself house, a family, and yeah, that's my
yeah. Well, That's enough, honey. That is absolutely marvelous. You know, we all love hearing that. Now you're 26 years old, you know, with a whole life ahead of you, a whole life ahead of you. Um, what's going to keep you focused on your goals? How do you keep that straightforward vision and keeping all of these goals and objectives in place?
All right, so there's a quote I actually live by. It's by Jim Rohn. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. So discipline is what's going to keep me with that my head straight. As long as I remain with my eyes on the prize, my vision that I see, like I said, with how I see myself in 5 years, I absolutely, without any reasonable doubt, believe that I will achieve all those things. The only thing that will be stopping me is disciplining myself and consistency. So that's what's going to keep me around myself. um Me is what's going to keep me in line, and that's going to be the discipline.
Yeah, okay, that's going to be it. So you are totally focused. You are going to let anything get in the way of your success.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Oh man, you don't know how glad I am to hear that. I mean,
Yeah,
you took 26 years old. You could be doing a lot of other mischievous things
yeah,
than what you're doing right now. And here you've written a book that's, you know, that's all over the world. You know, you've been helping people, and your book actually helps people. So that is the core of your soul. It sounds like you like helping
yeah.
others.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
that's definitely
Okay.
what. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's wonderful. Well, you have really filled this room tonight with some good knowledge. I'm hoping that people will run out and buy the book. I'm going to go to the website as well and purchase it, and I'll be promoting it for you out here.
Thank.
Um, how much is the book, by the way?
The book is only $50. So
Okay.
I
Okay.
honestly wanted to cap it a little bit higher because I mean the advice, and not advice, but the knowledge that you get here honestly costs thousands of dollars. Some people would pay an advisor $2,000 to $7,500 or more, for a a couple of information, just generic information. But this knowledge that you get, which is for informational purpose and educational purposes, then it actually it'll actually it costs it for the cost is actually it's affordable.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So y'all can go to her website. Now I don't see it on there. I just see get your copy today. So so did she put it on there? No. Okay. So you know what? We'll get it on there. I'll put it on the I'll put it in there. In fact, you can even do it once it's over. You you can go to this recording and you can make sure that people have that. But you know what? Let's go ahead and give it out one more time. The website. Let's give it out one more time. Go ahead.
Okay, so it's www.pandemic pandemic proof proof investor investor.com.
Oh, that's pretty easy.
Yes.
All right, guys. So you want to go to www.pandemicproofinvestor.com. Want you to go ahead and pick up a copy of that book. You've heard the author right here on after the show. Shantazia Howard. That's the book. She's showing it now. Um, and if nothing else, get it because she's my niece. All right. So what as far as book signings, I know I saw you at a book signing. How did that go for you?
It went pretty well. I actually had I was at a book festival in Tampa, and
Mhm.
I was coupled with other authors just like myself. They had all different variations of genres. I was the one in there kind of talking about investing, and it was really nice. A lot of people love the content. We had a really good turnout. I love the experience going out there and just being in a different city. It was really nice. I
Mhm.
wouldn't trade it for anything.
Oh, good, good. So, are you seeking other avenues for that kind of stuff? Book fairs. I don't know what they call them now.
Yes, so I
book,
do
book
have
signing opportunities.
yes, I am seeking other book signing opportunities. I do actually have a book signing coming up in November. I believe it's November the 6th. So that will
Mhm.
be the tailored book signing for myself and the Key to Generational Wealth, the Pandemic Proof Investment Guide. So we'll
Okay.
have that. And I'll have more information up. I'm actually going to post it up on the website as well. And I'll be
Mhm.
posting it up on all social media as well.
Great. So, you are self-publishing this book, right?
Yes, I self published the book myself.
Okay. So, is the only place to get it on your website, or can you get it from Amazon or any other place?
So we're actually starting out how we want to do it is because it's such a we want to make it exclusive. So we're waiting
Gotcha.
for a certain threshold, and I want to actually at least hand out 100 or more, probably 150 signed books. I've talked to people. I've impacted these people's lives personally in some way, and then we're gonna kind of branch out and distribute it, do print on demand distribution through Amazon, Barnes and Noble, and all the other routes. But for now, I want to make it as personable as possible, and kind of people get signed books, and then I can speak with them and go from there, kind of impact
Yeah.
his
Yeah,
lives.
making it more personalized. So, because maybe with something like that, you can even talk to people in through email, online, by telephone, and give them that personal experience of
Yeah,
of of Shantasia. All
yeah.
right. Well, girl, you're doing it.
Thank
You're doing the doggone thing. Let's see what else we got here. There's somebody else out there, but I can't get to him right now. Well, I don't want to hold you. I know you're a busy author, and it's Friday night in Daytona Beach, Florida. Is that where you are now?
Yes, I'm currently in Daytona Beach, but I am also located in Orlando. So if anyone's out in Orlando, I'm doing an event tomorrow for the Mompreneur event. It's going to be a MCA competition celebrating moms who mean business, and it's going to be from 6 to 8. I'll also be dropping that information on the website and also on social media as well. And I'll be
Okay,
out there with the book personally signing to everyone.
great. So what's the best way for someone to contact you personally? Is it through email or is it through the website? Do you have a way they can contact you on your website? Like they
Yeah,
can drop their email and you get back with them?
yes. So on the website, there's a contact form. They can go ahead and write their name in the message, and it'll come directly to me, and I'll answer them generally quickly. If not, they can email me at Beyond Wealth Investments, and that's the LLC. This is all running under. That's my company. Again, it's
Mhm.
Beyond Wealth Investments. Here's the little shirt.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, how do they get the shirts? Uh they can tell you that too?
Yeah, so if they want to, this is a jacket, but if they want a shirt, they can definitely let me know. We customize them as they come in, so I'll get them, and then I can actually send it off with the book if they like as well.
Wow, that's amazing. I'm really, really impressed, Station.
Thank,
Really impressed. So
thank you.
you guys, if you want to break that stigma of being poor, living in poverty, you want to get in touch with Tasia. You want to get in touch with her, not just because she's my niece, because I didn't even know a lot of this stuff that she's doing, but because as a community and as a culture, we need to be doing better with our money, how to better maximize our money, how to get the best return on our money. So she has all the answers, and it looks like anybody could do it. Tasia, correct?
Yes, if I can do it, anybody can do it. It just takes
Yeah.
the drive, and the discipline. That's it.
Yeah. So this is a show about people that are entrepreneurs, community leaders, up and coming stars. So I always like to ask, what do you want to leave us with for someone that is sitting in the cut somewhere saying, you know what, I really want to do this. This is my passion. I'm just so afraid to step out on faith. What would you say to that person?
I would say trust your fears and take that first step, because taking that first step is going to lead to a countless of opportunities after that.
Taking that first step is very important.
Yes.
Just do it.
Just do it. You have to. Whether you're afraid or not. I mean, you just, how I see it, I failed forward. So I mean, you're gonna go through failures. It's all
Hmm.
about you getting up and continuing on, learning from
Hmm.
those failures and continue to move. Taking that first step is gonna be the main key to your success. I took the first step and I just did it. I personally did not see this coming, but it came because I just took the first step, and I'm proud of myself, and I know that I'm making a lot of other people proud as well.
You are, because I'm going to say this: you've come from a family of hard working women with enormous strength and determination, and we don't let anything hold us back. We get it done, whatever it is we want to get done. So you definitely got that in you. Well, I'm gonna wrap up the interview because I want to do some post stuff. I want to make sure you get it. The link will be you can even put it on your website. You're
Yep.
free to do whatever you want to do with it. And I just want to thank you for taking the time out, with your old auntie, you know, even though she a boss. Uh,
Yep.
uh,
Yep.
I'd like to thank you for taking the time out to spend with us. And I know your mom is there, who's also my niece.
Yes.
She's your mom. Naturally, she's my niece. And
Yes.
I wanna thank her for making sure that you were on time tonight, because I know y'all could be late.
Yes.
All right, then. So we are going to in the interview. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Uh, no, there's nothing else. Thank you guys for tuning in. Definitely, I appreciate all of you.
All righty. There you have it. Shantazia Howard, author, entrepreneur, economist, and a whole lot more. So y'all make sure y'all go to that website. That's pandemicproofinvestor.com.
Yes.
Pandemicproofinvestor.com. And you can pick up the book there as well. Leave her a message. She'll get back to you. And we're looking forward to it.
Yes.
So you have a good night, Tasia.
Thank
Mwah.
you. It's
Thank you.
not.
I love y'all.
Love you too.
Okay, take care.
You too.
All right.
Jody, come and ride with me, get fly with me. Let me show you how it's supposed to be. Do the most with me, make a toast with me. Let me show you how it's supposed to be. Jody, come and ride with me, get fly with me. Let me show you how it's supposed to be. Do the most with me, make a toast with me. Let me show you how it's supposed to be. Let's make a toast for the one.
Hey, so this ends our show tonight. This was a segment with my niece, Shantazia Howard. If you heard the broadcast, that's great. If you hear it later, I want you to know you need to go to pandemicproofinvestor.com. Pandemicproofinvestor.com if you'd like to get in touch with her. So Make sure you do that. Also, if you'd like to be a guest on the show, please shoot an email to me. newmusicmondays1 at gmail.com. That's newmusicmondays1 at gmail.com. And we'll certainly get in touch with you as well. Thank you so much for listening. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel, please. All right. Good night.